Hi, I'm Esther Jacobs, the No Excuses Lady from the Netherlands. I'm in the top 10% of social media influencers worldwide, and I'd like to share my best tips for exceptional social media with you. Recently, I saw a lot of my friends creating vlogs and participating in those video challenges. Visual storytelling is a great way to get your message across. However, many people make the same basic mistakes that can easily be avoided. So let's get rid of all those distractions for once and for all so we can focus on the content and the things you have to share in those videos. The first one was really an eye-opener for me. When you're recording a video or taking a picture or a selfie, whatever, don't hold your camera vertically. Because when the video is then displayed on YouTube or on Facebook, you will get the black bars to the side. This is a screenshot of one of my first videos, and it's really annoying. I hate the black bars. There are even videos and cartoons, whatever, about the black bars. If you hold your camera horizontally, you solve this problem. So never again vertical, unless you really want a vertical picture or video, but horizontally, because it fits exactly in the Facebook or YouTube space that they designed to display the video or the picture. The second tip that is so valuable is when you're doing a face to camera shot, whether it's a video or taking a selfie, a lot of people show themselves as floating heads. Like if you look at the top picture, there's a lot of space around my head and to the sides, but especially at the top, and it's like my head is floating in the picture. But we are used to do this because we want to show our complete head and our hair and everything. On the other hand, if you're watching a TV program, what you usually see is that they cut off the top of people's foreheads. And you don't even notice because it's all about the eyes. When the eyes are in this position, about 2/3 of the height of the picture, it feels like somebody is really looking at you, like they're really talking to you. The first time you cut off your own forehead or somebody else's forehead, it will feel really, really weird. But look at the difference. And I would encourage you to take a selfie now, to pause this recording, turn your camera around in your phone, take a selfie the way you would normally do, and take a selfie the way you see on the lower picture with a piece of your forehead cut off, and objectively look at the difference. This is really what makes a difference. And when you're a coach or a consultant who also works through Skype, make sure when you're in a Skype call that you position yourself so that people see your face like in the lower picture. Because I've been talking to a lot of floating heads like the picture above, and it just doesn't look professional. It's more personal, you connect better, it looks better. So try it out for yourself and then decide that never again you will be a floating head and you will be looking your partner, your followers, your audience straight in the eyes and in the right position in front of the camera. In photography, there is the rule of 2/3. It says that anything interesting you want to point out should be on one of those cross points. So it could be a little bit to the left and to the bottom, a little bit to the left to the top, or to the right and to the top, or to the right and to the bottom, but never in the middle. Like when you take a picture of a sunset, usually the sun is exactly in the middle, and that's boring. So put it a little bit up or a little bit down, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, and it will look a lot better. And from now on, when you look at pictures, you will notice that the good pictures follow this rule, whether the photographer is aware of it or whether it's an intuitive thing. This also means that when you're doing selfies, you shouldn't be exactly in the middle. This girl is a little bit to the right side. I think she could have cut off a little bit of her head, but of course she wants to show the bridge in the background, so there are some exceptions to the rules. But play with it and look for yourself, see for yourself what looks better. But don't be exactly in the middle. Also, again, when you're having a Skype call, sit a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, or when you're recording video for your own e-course or for whatever you're doing, just keep in mind that you are in control of the way you come across, and positioning is one of the things that you can work with. Tip number 4. The lighting is very important when you take a picture or when you record a video, whether it's a selfie or you're videoing or photographing something or somebody else. And a lot of photographers carry artificial light with them. We don't want to do that. You don't need to do that. Just try to make best use of the available light. I do that usually by holding the camera in front of me, turning around 360 degrees, watching the screen and seeing the lighting change. Usually we have a light source behind us, so you don't photograph directly into the sunlight, for example. But having it behind you doesn't result in good pictures or videos. Facing the sun directly usually is too much. If you turn around, you can find the best angle of the light. This is my advice. Just make the best use of what you have and be aware that just turning a few degrees will make a world of difference. I recorded the video to demonstrate, and you can also see the difference. You see me turn around 2 times and you see exactly what I see on the screen. In the same room with the same light, a video can be very dark and ugly, or it can be very bright and interesting. Just showing you how the light changes when I do this 360 turn. And you see how my face changes and the background, which is quite messy. But this is the position I would take for a selfie, just considering the light, not the background. You see the difference, right? So always do this before you take a selfie or record a video, because your location is exactly the same and the light change makes, the image you eventually get better. Like, this is the best light. Now try for yourself. I hope my visual storytelling quick wins will prove useful for your pictures, your videos, your vlogs, and even your Skype calls. You've watched a fragment of the visual storytelling module, which is part of my new e-course. Do you want to be an influencer? Do you want to be someone whose opinion is valued, whose messages are shared, and whose products and services are in demand? Social media is the key to increase your visibility and to share your gifts with the world. My name is Esther Jacobs, and I recently found out that I'm in the top 10% of social media influencers worldwide. I have no idea how I got there, but I do know that it means that I'm doing something right. So I had somebody interview me to find out exactly what it is that I do, and especially what I do differently from most social media users. And I created this course especially to share with you my experiences and to give you my tips, things you can apply immediately. One giveaway that I can share with you right now, because it's the most important thing, is to always provide added value. And if these past few minutes have been useful to you, imagine how 13 modules with over 7.5 hours of tips like this could make a difference. Are you inspired? Are you ready to get started? Why not take the free challenge that I created? 7 days to more impact and influence on social media. Every day we'll cover a different topic, every day for a week. So you get one insight, one practical tip, one theme, one short assignment per day to get you started on your journey to become an influencer. The challenge is fun, it has a lot of added value, and it's also a great way to decide if the entire course is for you. So let's get started. No more excuses.